Alright, so we are here. We actually went over here off screen to make sure it was open.
Look at that.
Yeah, but look at the ring. It's off center because of the widescreen. That's the only time when the widescreen messes up because it's an image. Just stretches it. Here we are. Here we are. What do we need? Actually, ye holds 3 spiritual stones. One within. Ah, this actually tells us where they're located.
Oh.
I forgot this was a thing. Yeah, so the Curious Emerald is in the Shadow Temple.
Interesting.
Immense Cavern, which is the Donongo's Cavern. And the, what? The Water Medallion is not in the Water Temple. The Azura Sapphire is.
Okay.
So at least I know where the 2 spiritual stones are to get the 2 item drops, being the Song of Time and the Ocarina of Time, because you get 2 item drops for the reward.
Yeah. Okay.
Standard with the Ocarina of Time, play the Song of Time. Well, I don't have the Ocarina of Time, but it should still work.
Yeah. It's like, no, your Ocarina was bad. It was given to you by your childhood friend, but it's not good enough. It's a bad career.
Yeah, it works. All you need is the Song of Time. You just need the notes. Oh. I'm not supposed to move when the cutscene's going off. See? This is what I mean.
Ah.
Yep. Our swords do fine, though. No cutscene to pick it up. Let's become an adult!
Oh, yeah.
Let's use all the equipment that was actually we were obtaining but couldn't use. We now have... The world is now our oyster.
I can't wait to be adult Link and start unlocking Tardink items.
God's sake. That's probably what's happened. That's probably what has happened.
Because we could get the Song of Time.
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, my God. His face. What is wrong with his face?
Oh.
Oh.
Because of the light medallion, I believe. You got a red potion, it will restore your health. But that's a bottle!
Yeah.
I just got another bottle, didn't I? And I haven't been updating the tracker
We
again.
already look amazing.
We're decked out, as you said. Yep, just got another bottle. I don't even need the fairy.
Cool.
Well, that's not bad then. Oh, and I already have the mirror shield auto-equipped. I never equipped that. I didn't even check. So I start with the mirror shield equipped and not the Hylian shield. Oh, it's because I picked up the mirror shield first, so that would automatically be equipped when I become an adult. Because I got it before the Hylian shield. Because when you become an adult and you don't have the Hylian shield, you just don't have it.
Okay.
Because it's not part of your starting equipment. Oh, and
here we found
Paradox!
Them.
Paradox!
It's fine. We would have got them at some point before we
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Paradox. But we get
fine.
them as an adult, though. Water Temple and Shadow Temple, so that's a Paradox.
Ooh.
I mean, the game has paradoxes anyway, but there you go. When evil rules all, an awakening voice in the sacred realm will call destined to be the sages to dwell in the 5 temples. This is basically Sheik's description when you become an adult, telling you where all the medallions are. It's put here so you know what dungeons you need to go for to get certain medallions.
Yeah.
So the light medallion is in the deep forest, so that's in the forest temple. Yeah, well, you just got that 1 ancient tree.
Oh, nice.
Butler's pocket, because we started with it.
Yeah.
1 inside the goddess of the sand. So the water medallion's in the desert.
Yeah.
In the spirit temple. That makes sense because the desert gives life to the desert.
Yeah.
The Colossus gives life to the desert. Oh well, that's what we were about to go for in Jabba Jabu. I knew Jabba Jabu was a necromancer.
I wouldn't call Jabu Jabu a deity though. He's just a big fist.
He's a deity of the Zoras.
Yeah.
He's not a fierce deity by any means. One on a high mountain. The spirit... That actually makes sense, because the Gorons are quite spiritual.
Yeah.
But then again, it's in a fiery location. But yeah, that makes sense. Together with a Hero Time, yep, and that's how you unlock what the light arrows would be.
Yeah. Probably like a bundle of sticks.
God damn it.
Just to make it arrows.
Just an upgrade to the sticks. Right, so let's pause again and see what we got, because I don't have the tracker always visible to me. But you guys do, that's what I have it on screen for. So we've got arrows, bombs, bomb shoes, hook shot, light arrows, so I could just be decked out immediately. Which, by the way, why are my bomb shoes part of my original layout? Can we just have that there, please? Or yeah, I'll rather have it that way. Oh, inventory's all over the place. We got the gauntlets. Yeah, that's cool. Oh my god, we've got so many options again now. I'm overwhelmed again. So it's a lullaby, opponent's song, sun song, song of time. So I've got a warp to the forest.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, I could go into the forest temple right now. I've actually got everything needed to do it.
Oh yeah, let's do it then.
Because all I need is the hook shot to enter it, and the bow, which is what you get in the dungeon to finish it off.
Do it.
But there's other stuff to do.
Oh yeah.
There's other stuff to do.
We can go all the way through the forest temple, no interruptions. Then there's other stuff to do. There'll be interruptions. We'll have to be running about.
True that. Should we just...
Forest Temple,
and the best thing is we can just skip the entirety of like getting past the moblins. You know what? Bugger it. We're going to do that then. Nope. There we are. I always mess up one note.
Yeah, it's so weird going from like child to adult with no cutscenes or anything. Just
mostly all the cutscenes are removed. I'm guessing the fairy thing ain't removed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's because of what Sheik would have given us. Because she would have taught us the Minuet of Forest, which we used to get this.
Oh, of course, yes.
So I got another heart container out of that. You alright down there? I completely skipped all that.
So do you just go through all the songs and get stuff?
Playing the Minuet of Forest, you don't get that until you have at least the Forest Fire and Water medallions.
Okay.
So there's no point. I mean, I could go to Death Mountain and get the Blair of Fire, whatever that is, but you said do this. So.
Link looks really strange. He looks really, like, lanky and skinny.
He is in this game. I mean, you're probably used to him being a little bit more fattened out because of the not having it proper widescreen, stretched out. I've got a sword!
Yeah, it's nice.
All I did was open a door. I am spinning the game.
Yeah, did you get the Master Sword like in our child Link playthrough, or was that just like because you got adulthood?
Well, what do you mean? I picked up the Master Sword. It is literally what you need to do in order to become an adult. It's the only item that allows. And if you don't have the Master Sword, I mean, you can still put it away, and it just automatically gets added to your inventory.
Yeah, it seems strange that like we got an item so normally.
Yeah.
Rather than like it was in a box somewhere.
Oh yeah, I mean what you said before. Just like what if it's like in the where we had that red rupee that you couldn't see, guys. I do acknowledge that you couldn't see the red rupee in the windmill, but it was there, believe me. So I know, don't do that. Do this. Oh, it only takes 1 hour. I forget. But yeah, it's yeah, but you said that what if the Master Sword was up there?
Yeah.
That's where we become an adult, and that's how we travel from past to present. I mean, I think it's because the Master Sword itself, like, visibly cannot be randomized. You know, it's the Master Sword. It's always going to be there in its literally progression for, like, actually beating the game. And you have to have the Master Sword for some things anyway. I mean, Adult Link doesn't normally go through the game without a sword. How do I manage that? You didn't grab the ledge.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could have gone like an easier way.
Just hook shot across. But I don't know. I don't do that because I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
That's just how I do things. Now this has to be a key because I don't have key sanity on here, so this should be normal.
But what if it isn't?
Well, it can't be anywhere else. All the keys should be where they are. Or
I think
like,
you're too far away.
Yeah, this pathetic hookshot, pitiful range. And would you believe it? The one in Smash is actually even shorter than this.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You have to have some kind of balance. You just like fucking grab people from across the map.
Oh, long shot, come on. But the claw shot doesn't have an upgrade to that, but... Oh dear.
Oh yes, of course, there's no key, so... Whip.
Well, there are more chests to get keys. I mean, you don't need most of the keys until you get past the block room, so... No, not that one. Don't waste ammo.
Exactly, now we have unlimited ammo.
Use arrows wisely.
But using your hook shots just whenever.
Because the fog's gone, because I'm rendering properly, it's actually nice and bright in here. I can see what I'm doing. And I prefer that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a proper game, then maybe not, but... Get this. That's another gold tiller in the pocket. There's 25, almost we're like far away to another one. Gotta go in here. Out of the way, buddy. Just roll right through. Did I just back forward flip?
Ooh.
I think it's because of the angle that he was moving at. He was turning to face him, but I already backflipped, so... I kind of like did a pseudo gainer there. While targeting an enemy, which is not normal. There we are. Whack him in the face. Target him, then. Navi. Thanks for that. You did that to me in the bloody Uber challenge, and yes, I'm aware that my rules for the Uber challenge were outdated. They weren't at the time. And I still followed every rule.
What do you mean at the time? What's new?
Well, it's been a lot harder now.
Oh,
you can't even use a shield. It's not an optional thing anymore. If you're doing the Uber challenge, it is a rule you must follow. Get rid of your shield immediately, unless it's this. But then get rid of it. Like, don't use it ever again.
Ah.
That's not bad. Oh yeah, so the boss keys are randomised but only in the dungeons and
Yeah.
darks. It's not part of key sanity.
That's good.
But they're still regulated to the dungeons.
There's always some kind of, like you said, logic to it, so you don't like have keys behind. You don't have the boss key behind the boss room.
Well, you can't.
You can't beat the boss.
Well, yeah, you
get
can
the
because
boss.
the hard container can be randomised. So you're right. Unless if it's glitch, the logic is known to include glitches, where in that case you would have to clip through walls to get past the loading zone
Yeah.
of the door itself. Where am I going? I want to go near. I want to go all the way this way. Get rid of this block.
Oh my god, why is Link's arse so like out there?
What?
I know.
What? What did you just say?
In that angle, it was just like really getting his arse out.
Oh, that's something that only you would have paid attention to. Can I split it? No, I can't. I should have split it. No, that's nuts. Ah, nuts. I got nuts. Let's hop up here.
It's nice to have a sword as well.
I know, I just said that.
I was just thinking about Deku sticks and like, oh god, yeah, Deku sticks. But oh no.
Forgetting it's on the other side. I always make that mistake. Come on.
Use some bigger impulse now.
I don't normally have the bow this early. This feels weird. I see you. And you're dead now. Actually, I could use some seeds. No, that's a nut, not a seed. It's like the same thing, but bigger.
Yeah.
I got these nuts.
I thought we can't use the slingshot when we run out.
No, but I could still use the ammo.
Yeah.
I mean, I could guess I could just buy it because I got max money again.
Yeah.
Get max money.
Because we haven't found the wallets yet. They could be anywhere.
The randomizer, when money in Ocarina of Time is actually useful.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I'm filled with determination. This is normally the map. Wrong side. Diddly-dee. There's a key. Hey, hey, hey. Is this the right way? This ain't the right way. Wrong way. It's this way. I don't have the map, don't have a compass. I get confused sometimes. Oh yeah, I tried to kill that bloody thing without using my sword. I forget. I'm so used to playing without a sword at this point.
Yeah.
I just realised that. What am I doing? I thought that one Deco Bubba
It's
with
really weird
arrows.
going back to like young Link and like back to sticks again.
I hate this. I hate the original hook shot. It's got like no range. The only red switch in the game. It's weird why it's so split a colour, because other switches lower water level as well. Hit me! Didn't do that at the right angle. Oh, that's not a problem. Hello. That's as close as I'm going to get to this ledge. Can I get up here, please? Get this chest. This is how you're supposed. This is not how you're supposed to get it. This is getting it early.
Oh.
Because you're supposed to come from a...
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually a key. I might have had to do that. I'm surprised the logic actually takes that into account. Nope. I was not holding a direction. What the hell? Why did I jump?
Dunno.
Right, I'm going to have to get back up there to get that gold skull tiller. No, not that guy. Where'd he go? Excuse me. Fine, you got it.
Guess you could slash him to get more sticks.
That's if.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to do this. Stun him first. Then kill him.
Yeah, that's easy.
I had to do that because this shield doesn't deflect, it reflects.
Yeah.
So as it doesn't deflect the nut, it just breaks it. Which is a big problem. Oh, that's what happens if you don't do it at the right angle. I mean, I was fine up there, but he knocked me down. I can't reach the gold tiller with the hook shot down here because of its pathetic range. Oh, come on!
Did it before.
I know! What the hell happened there? I bugged out there. Look, I'm hookshotting this edge of the chest, so... Thank you. What the...
Bombs? You want them?
I don't want bombs!
Oh, you can hookshot this. Ah, yes.
There we are. Now I can go down the well like I intended.
Yeah.
Because what you're supposed to do is come from above or use Pierre to have a better shot on getting up there, but you can do it that way. Yeah, I'll take the hit. Screw it. There's hearts down here. It's fine.
Yeah.
I only grabbed one. I don't need more. I'm not that greedy. Just roll over here. It's faster.
Yeah.
Yep. There we are. Gimme.
Oh wow, you got a fist.
It looks so fresh and delicious.
I don't know how. It's been in that test for a while.
You know, the weirdest thing is, you only need a fish for one thing, and I already did that one thing.
Yeah.
So, getting that now would have actually been more helpful, instead of doing it beforehand.
Yeah, we've got more bottles as well.
Yeah, well, you know what? Oh yeah, that's another bottle, isn't it? So, I'm going to have to empty that bottle because I don't need the fish anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to do any shenanigan glitches because that just defeats the whole purpose of a randomizer. And I don't do that shit anyway, so let's get rid of this and update the tracker.
No.
Ding. I actually need to swap the bottle off now, I don't need that.
Yeah, you could have put the fish somewhere nicer, like in the water where it would have lived. But
I think the text box is lying to us. It says it's fresh and
Yeah.
delicious. I think it's like a zombie fish. Because
Yeah.
it's been in that chest for God knows how many eons. I think the game is lying.
That flapping it's doing, it's just it's bouncing.
Oh well. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
It was fine.
Alright. Now we can go onwards.
Now it is causing
Deeper into the temple.
additional pain.
Hop up here. See, like, I need a key to get in here.
It's so satisfying to open it. Oh, yeah.
Ting!
It's not guaranteed to be able to open every door, because randomizer.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe a key sanity would have been more interesting, but that means more searching. And I wasn't going to jump the gun, and that's why it's called Randomizer 1. Part whatever, because I might do more randomizers. I don't know. It could be like the standard for channels on this, for challenges on this channel, not channels on the challenge.
Would you do like randomizers of this game? Like,
Well, I've done a what was it called? An Emerald randomizer, but that's more of a Nuzlocke thing.
That's fair.
Because it just randomizes the Pokemon, so that's not really that much of a problem.
Yeah, you have to find games to randomize.
Well, a Link to the Past, but I got to do the actual game first.
So with key sanity, do you know much about if you found a key in like Hyrule Field, would it be tied to a specific dungeon?
Yes.
Or would you, okay, cool.
When we've been grabbing keys, it has been saying what location it is for.
Ah, of course.
And even then, if you need a check, you just pause and you hold the E button, and it will tell you how many keys you got in one location. So when you see a number increase, it will tell you. Because look, we have one key left. Because all those numbers are our quantity of keys. Yeah. Since I've only got one key left in this place, I've only got one Forest Temple key left.
And why does Dabu not have any keys?
Because it doesn't have... Yeah, but none of the kid dungeons have any keys.
Yeah.
They just don't have kid lock. They just don't have key locks. And because now we've learnt the locations of all the pickups, they've now been added as well.
Oh,
so
course,
checking the pedestal of time, the altar, gives us the locations. So now, because we've learnt the location, we can track it.
That's fair.
So the game does have a built-in tracker, and you can obviously look at your own items, but they are separate items for the purposes of recording.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. I'm going to save the game. Screw it. Diddly-doo. Let's come over here. Push this. Ouch. Rolled again because of the lag spike again. I don't know why I keep getting lag spikes. I can run hat in time at 1080p perfectly fine.
Yeah.
While recording it.
It's an emulator thingy.
Yeah, it's an emulator thing. It's because it's not running the game natively. It has to replicate the console, then it play the game. All software and computer hardware, that's not exactly the same. And scaling.
Yeah.
You know, like all the drivers and stuff.
And the resolution and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's why people say that emulating is not like as smooth as like what everybody would assume, unless you really do have a beefy thing. You could run a native game at the best settings, but emulating something may not work because of the quality of the emulator, or just the process of emulating itself.
I mean, like if you put like a GBA game on the phone, it usually works out really well. But it's games that are 3D is usually not as forgiving.
Sprites because of scaling as well.
Yeah.
I mean, like some Super Nintendo emulators had trouble with like special scaling, like Mode 7, which is you would consider basic, but every game had its own special chips as well.
If it's anything special, then it's all a little bit weird.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing with the Super Nintendo is that why can't I hit this guy? I always have this trouble with these ones.
Because I was looking up because I was gonna have a look at this game, but I got the GameCube ROM for the collection one. Because then I could run it in Dolphin, which is just kind of really easy to set up and use. So I didn't look at them, but I was looking at the compatibility, and like apparently because it also had the NES like Zelda 1 and 2. Apparently they don't work very well. Or
yeah, you might, and at the same time you also just use an NES emulator anyway because it's less taxing, it's easier to emulate, and you'll pretty much get the best possible quality imaginable.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like one of the most perfect emulators ever made.
It's just like because you're double emulating. You got your Dolphin doing the GameCube, and then the GameCube doing the NES.
Yeah, like, I mean,
yeah,
like the Ocarina of Time, Master Quest disc.
Yeah.
Because it's not running natively. Maybe on official like hardware, but it's still emulation. Yeah. I mean, that's what Virtual Console is.
Yeah, exactly. So,
just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
Because do you mention there's like a Donkey Kong randomizer at some point?
Yeah, there is one in the works.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not.
And I want to try that when it's like good to go.
Yeah, that'd be a cool.
So what's in the big key chest? That thing ain't gonna get me. Oh wow! Of course, of course.
It's happening. We're running out of items. Running out of tests.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Got plenty of them, and they're dropping them themselves. Yeah. So we'll just do that.
So I've seen a.
Oh, that was the error that was stuck in the wall.
There's one game that's got a randomizer that you probably won't play.
No, I won't play.
I know. Smash like in the comments if you want.
No. No. I know what he's on about. Don't do it. Don't listen to him. By the way...
Oh, no, it is cool for the one reason of. It's so fun. So you don't need to go to a website to randomize it. You can do the options in the game.
Oh, it just adds it to the ROM.
Oh. You patch the ROM, but then you could do you can set up the seed, you can set up the options and stuff, and then just begin the game. You don't have to go into a different website, and you don't have to worry about checklists and stuff. You just play it.
Hey, do you need magic? There's 3 bottles of magic.
Hey, yeah, what was you about to say before I rudely interrupted?
It's fine. No, it's fine.
Weeb game.
Some weeb game. Weeb game. I played Fate Extella, Fate Extella.
I know.
And I'm getting Fate Extella Link in a couple of days.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
It's fine.
It's the sequel, effectively.
Oh yeah, little fucking weeb. Jesus, what are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I don't know what this is.
I've seen people mention the Fate animes and stuff, or
I want to watch it.
Yeah, pretty sad. I don't know if they're good. Might as well.
Yeah,
it's like some kind of fucking weeb history battle royale.
I mean, the Roman Emperor Nero Claudius is a woman.
Yeah, I mean the fact that they all fight to the death in these cool games.
The Holy Grail War.
It's a battle royale.
See, I know my shit.
Yeah.
It's because I learned it all from the game. Because the thing is, Fate Extella kind of gives you an info lore dump to get you up to speed. Yeah. So it is a decent entry point into the series, even though it is very Dynasty Warriors-esque. Not exactly.
It's not even the gameplay of the game. No, they're kind of all over the place, aren't they?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Fate Extella's like an offshoot, like a spin-off.
Yeah.
But considering the gameplay, I can understand why.
But then Fate Go is it's like a gacha, but then
I think it's actually one of the main ones because it's like the one that everyone knows.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also where every single goddamn servant shows up.
Yeah.
Every character imaginable, so I can understand. And plus, it even has exclusive ones like Mash Krill, which actually is one of my favourite characters.
Yeah. It's fun because in Fate Extella EX you get Astrolo.
Oh.
He's the one from the memes.
You are ramming me up the button, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. The other guy ain't bothering me, it was only him.
That's fine.
He made me miss 3 goddamn shots.
It's really to open it.
What I was going to say about 4 times since we keep going on with different tangents, and it has really nothing else to do with anything else, I just want to mention it because I'm weird like that. You joined me for this dungeon in Chaos Edition, now you're here me with this. But you're pretty much here for the whole ride this time. So yeah. Actually, do you want your social medias on the end cards?
Depend. If you just do the YouTube and the Twitch.
Well, I have YouTube.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it as YouTube then.
Cool. I do Twitch because I'll probably do Twitch more than YouTube if I ever do this kind of stuff. Yeah. That's the casual streaming rather than editing and writing.
Wait, don't you? Yeah. Might as well do it. I mean, if it's just the one, I might not. Depends.
Yeah. We'll see.
Because like, there's always links to the channel. It's like on the channel banner itself.
Plus, I'll always be putting out a notification on the Discord anyway. Smash that Discord button.
What? I didn't press up. I was pressing down. Don't do this again.
Invite link if you want to know when we're all streaming.
You know what?
Yeah.
Come on, trigger. I'll just make you appear quicker by doing this. Next time I won't target, because they disappear a lot more if I do it that way. Actually, if you can keep hook shotting, and every time they go back from the recoil, they get hit, and then bounce back, and you can just get them in a loop. But it's really hard to do that.
You could push them into the fire.
Okay, nah, they're carrying the fire.
Yeah, exactly. You can make them like the torch. That if it was Breath of the Wild, that'd be cool. Like,
yeah, but it's part of the puzzle, so and they're magic ones, so probably not. Come on, target him. He's not that far away, Navi. Christ out loud.
Oh,
and he did the bloody.
Hole.
No, he can't fall down the hole. He walked around it, but they actually can walk over it.
Oh, wow.
See?
Oh, wow, that is a...
Yeah, that's cheap, because you fall through.
Yeah.
What happened? How did he knock me down? I pressed B, not A. Did he get me right at the edge of the beginning of a jump attack or something? Wow, he's kicking my butt.
Yeah, he's in this jump attacks.
Right. Do what people do not do. Use the shield.
Just give him an opening.
I actually did the backstab trick there.
You like leapt forward and gave him plenty of room to leap forward after you.
Wow, they spawned in late. The music shouldn't even stop playing. That was weird. Yeah, because for whatever reason, when I watch people play Zelda games, unless it's Breath of the Wild, they never use their shield.
Oh, okay.
And now he was using my shield and he still got me.
Yeah.
He got on my shoulder. The thing is, when having your shield up front, unlike what I thought when I was young, you're not invincible from the front. They can get around it.
Also, I don't know, when I was playing the 3DS version, I always assumed that the mirror shield was weaker in a way. Maybe I had like worse hitboxes or stuff. No,
it's actually slightly better shape. That happens in the original. That happens in the original. I don't know why. It actually happens on the actual hardware. And how did I hit him again? I wasn't spinning. Must have been fading. Yeah, I know I'm being a bit more reckless here because I have done this with 3 hearts and I've taken way more damage with double defense, but I could be reckless because I have the health. Could you actually please die before the other guy respawns? Thank you.
Amazing.
Navi looked like she was behind the chest there.
Yeah, she's going to get a preview.
Hang on.
I want to know what's in the test. Do this unboxing video first.
Alright.